Welcome back to the channel, guys. Tum here with Yolinde today. We're going to show you a pass from the knee shield half guard. It's going to be the leg weave pass. We're going to go over some basics. We're going to show you some details to pass the guard and get a top position. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to start off in knee shield half guard. We actually have a basic video on this. It was one of the first videos we ever put out. I will put a link up here, but it's outdated. But I'll show you just real quick. If we're in the knee shield half guard, there's various ways to deal with this. In that particular video, we grab the knee and we go like up with this grab right to get back with my elbow and start knee cutting here and beating her knee shield. But today we're going to do something different. We're going to use the leg weave pass. So let's first look at the position in general. Yolinde's using her foot to collect my hook, to hook my foot as well. So it's hard for me to turn my knee out and knee cut. And also she's controlling the bottom side of my armpit here. I have to be aware of some things. Most importantly, my biggest risk is her taking my back here. So if she opens up her shin, dives underneath, gets to her elbow, she can go for this position we call a dog fight, and she can chase my back and do various things from there or sweep me. So we have to be aware of that. We have to be aware that she can re-guard easily if I start working to the side. And we're going to beat both those things with one grip. I'm going to use my outside hand to leg weave in between her legs, yeah, and pommel to the inside of her hip space to the mat. Now, you see some people cupping the leg here. I'm not a big fan of that because later on she can get her knee towards her chest and it's hard for me to beat the strength of her leg and hip flexor here. So what I like to do is I'm going to put a fist right in her hip socket here and keep some pressure on my arm. Now with pressure on my arm, I mean that I'm leaning in a little bit. Yeah. So if I lean out, she can still use her legs and break the grip. I'm going to lean in. Now the difference with the gi will be explained in a little while, but for now I'm going to put my fist here, extend and put my pressure with my chest on top of her top leg. You feel it? Like so. Now my second hand needs to control her upper body. There's a few things I have to be aware of. If I pin her wrist like so on the mat, this is not a bad grip, yeah, but the thing is she can still come up on her elbow, yeah, and start working and controlling me. I don't want that. So I rather control the elbow. Now usually her hands are framing on my upper body here, and I like to collect this elbow here and pommel it and control underneath my armpit. Now in practice that tends to be pretty hard. So I'm also gladly willing to take this wrist if it's pointed upwards like an Americana. Because if she wants to come up on her elbow now, it's harder, yeah? Keep control here, as opposed to when it's downwards. Now this might still be good in practice, but just to be aware, yeah, she can come up on her elbow. I could also lean onto it, try to come up your elbow now. That makes it a bit harder, yeah? Just be aware with those grips. The cross face is also there for the taking. Now the problem with the cross face is it's maybe the best grip I can get to control her upper body, but she has both hands free in that case, and she can just frame and pommel and break my grips here, yeah? I have to be aware of that. If she comes close to me to dive underneath and go for sweeps, then I could use the cross face to prevent that, or I could reach over, yeah? Reaching over, especially if she comes a bit close, will give me the cradle, yeah? We have a different video on that, and from there I can easily pass. Now let's look at the pass itself. So I'm going to put pressure on this fist and lean into it, yeah? So my pressure is here. I have to clear this leg, have to base out, and I have to get some form of upper body control. So in this case, we can go for the wrist, or let's just go for the elbow. That's a pretty nice one to control with my armpit, with my grip. I'm going to tripod up. I'm also going to use my head. The only reason I'm not using my head a lot today is because it will mess up the audio, but I want to use my head to base into her chest and use it as a third basing point, yeah? So I tripod up to clear this hook here, because if I want a knee cut now, it's pretty hard. So I tripod up all the way, and then I get my knee towards her shin, pommel out, and start passing to the side, yeah? If she has a tight hook or if she has long legs, I can also lean in a bit more and start sprawling out all the way with my leg. Okay? Lastly, I can circle out. So as I come up on my tripod, usually I would use my head to put pressure here and keep her upper body away. But for now, I'll keep the head up because of the audio. So she keeps the hook with the bottom leg, yeah? I can circle out, but you can see she follows with the hook. So what I like to do, my knee doesn't cut here on the thigh as normal, but it cuts down on the shin as I windshield up out and tripod to the side. Now, as she tries to keep this knee close to her chest to re-guard, yeah, I will just keep on walking and go high with like a knee on belly and start passing the guard there. One more time, guys. Let's get a bit here. Okay, so we're playing knee shield half guard, yeah. First thing I do, I break the opportunity for her to go for my back, yeah. I weave my hand in and I put pressure forwards. Second thing, I start fighting whilst keeping pressure here. We're going to talk about this space later on when we go to another video with offense from the leg weave pass. I'm going to fight the second grip. If I grip the wrist like so, I have to put some pressure in, so it's hard for her to get up on her elbow. Also, look at her upper body. If she comes up on the elbow now, yeah, that's easy. But if I put pressure with my head in, she comes up. That's hard, you see? So it's all possible. I just want you to be aware which grip has which risks. We can go like this Americana, or we can scoop the elbow, which is hardest because she's leaning on the side, but it's maybe the best grip to get. So if we're here, put weight on it, use your head to start pushing and putting weight into the pass. Then you tripod up, keep the hook please, pommel the leg, start circling to the side. Now, let's turn a bit this way please. Now, if she starts following me with the bottom knee, and I cannot go close for the knee on belly, I could grab the head to go over, or I keep control here, and I start working with the other knee inside, which opens up her body as I pommel for the knee on belly. Yeah, which it's not so fun for my opponent, but it gets the pass done. Okay, so let's check it one more time, a bit from a different angle. So we can walk all the way, a bit more this side, please. Yes. So here, yeah, knee shield half guard. Block the underhook, block the hip, fight the grip. You see, this is a normal reaction first, so it's pretty hard for me to catch that elbow or catch that cross face. So let's be realistic, yeah? I grab the wrist, but I keep weight on it and I put pressure with my head forward. So if she wants to come on the elbow now, it's way harder as opposed to just grabbing the wrist here. Please come up. You see? Okay. So then I tripod up, yeah? Circle my knee to the inside of her shin and start circling in a tripod position or sprawled out to the upside towards her head. So I go away from her legs and her guard. Put pressure, tripod, yeah, pommel out, start walking. Now my hand is blocking her hip flexor from coming up and regarding as I go high, enter for knee on belly here, yeah, or I enter for this reverse knee on belly and start working here to switch, yeah. Maybe I go underneath and start working for some nasty chokes here. But getting the pass is all that matters, okay? Last detail, if she uses the second foot to block, this would make sense for everyone, I hope. Put pressure, use the head to get to the inside space. Now we're gonna not do that because of the mic. So put weight in, put your head inside, keep pressure, yeah? As I tripod up, if she wants to follow now, and I either sprawl out or I circle out, and she follows with the top leg, yeah? I can also put pressure with my chest and work towards this side to get to an even better position. Start working the back, getting to pillow hold, etc., cradles, and pass from there. Okay, so guys, just some basics on the leg weave pass from knee shield half guard. We're gonna do a different video with offense and countering the leg weave pass. I do recommend you check that one as well, because the more you know about the offense, the easier the pass becomes, and vice versa. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.